The rise of remote and hybrid work models has fundamentally transformed workforce planning, especially in project-based environments. Organizations must now navigate new challenges and opportunities as they manage geographically dispersed teams while maintaining productivity, engagement, and collaboration. This article explores key strategies for effective workforce planning in remote and hybrid project teams. Key challenges in workforce planning for remote and hybrid teams. Geographical dispersion. Remote teams often span multiple time zones, making scheduling and real-time collaboration challenging. Organizations need to ensure overlapping work hours for synchronous tasks while supporting asynchronous workflows. Communication barriers. Virtual interactions lack the nuances of in-person communication, increasing the risk of misunderstandings. Effective workforce planning must address communication tools and protocols to ensure clarity and cohesion. Employee engagement and retention. Remote employees may feel isolated, leading to disengagement. Hybrid teams also face potential equity issues, as in-office employees may have more visibility than their remote counterparts. Performance monitoring. Assessing productivity and performance in a remote or hybrid setup requires new tools and metrics, moving away from traditional time-based evaluations to outcome-based assessments. Resource allocation and utilization. Balancing workloads across remote and hybrid teams while avoiding burnout or underutilization requires real-time monitoring and adaptive planning. Strategies for effective workforce planning. 1. Redefine workforce needs. 1. Skills assessment. Identify key competencies required for remote and hybrid project teams, such as digital literacy, self-discipline, and effective virtual communication. 2. Role flexibility. Design roles that leverage the strengths of remote and hybrid setups. 2. For instance, use remote team members for tasks requiring deep focus and hybrid members for roles involving frequent in-person collaboration. 2. Leverage technology for collaboration and planning. 1. Unified collaboration platforms. Tools like Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Asana centralize communication and task management, ensuring team alignment regardless of location. 2. Workforce management software. Tools like Workforce.com or Kronos help track hours, availability, and project allocation in real time. 3. Automation. Use AI-driven tools for scheduling, resource forecasting, and capacity planning to streamline workflows. 3. Embrace outcome-based performance metrics. 1. Shift from monitoring hours worked to measuring deliverables, milestones, and project outcomes. 2. Regularly review individual and team performance against project goals to ensure alignment and accountability. 4. Optimize scheduling across time zones. 1. Establish core hours for synchronous collaboration, ensuring reasonable overlap for all team members. 2. Encourage asynchronous communication, supported by detailed documentation and shared repositories for project updates. 5. Foster team engagement and equity. 1. Inclusive practices. Regularly rotate meeting times to accommodate team members in different time zones. 1. Acknowledge contributions equally, irrespective of location. 2. Virtual team building. Organize virtual events, icebreakers, or workshops to strengthen team bonds. 3. Hybrid equity. Create policies that ensure remote employees have equal access to opportunities, recognition, and leadership visibility as their in-office peers. 6. Ensure continuous learning and adaptation. 1. Offer training on remote collaboration tools and best practices. 2. Encourage feedback loops where employees can share challenges and suggestions for improving the remote or hybrid work experience. 7. Prioritize employee well-being. 1. Implement flexible working hours to allow team members to balance personal and professional commitments. 2. Offer mental health resources and encourage practices like no meeting days to reduce screen fatigue. Case study: successful workforce planning in hybrid teams. Company: a global software development firm. Challenge: managing a team across 5 time zones while delivering complex, time-sensitive projects. Solution: 1. Tools. Adopted tools like Jira for task management and Zoom for virtual stand-ups. 2. Scheduling. Introduced core collaboration hours from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2. GMT, ensuring overlap across regions. 3. Engagement. Conducted monthly virtual coffee sessions and weekly recognition for outstanding contributions. 4. Outcome: improved productivity by 15%, reduced turnover by 20%, and increased overall project delivery efficiency. Future trends in workforce planning for remote and hybrid teams. 1. AI and predictive analytics. Advanced analytics will help forecast workforce needs, optimize resource allocation, and predict potential bottlenecks in hybrid setups. 2. Hybrid-first policies. Organizations will increasingly adopt hybrid-first models, designing processes and spaces optimized for a mix of remote and in-person collaboration. 3. Enhanced virtual reality, VR. Tools. VR may revolutionize remote interactions, offering immersive experiences for meetings, training, and collaboration. 4. Focus on global talent. The remote model enables access to a diverse, global talent pool, shifting workforce planning towards international hiring and cultural integration. Conclusion: workforce planning in the age of remote and hybrid project teams requires organizations to rethink traditional approaches. By embracing technology, fostering inclusivity, and focusing on flexibility and outcomes, organizations can optimize productivity and engagement. As work environments continue to evolve, adaptable workforce planning strategies will be key to staying competitive and delivering successful projects.